All right, guys, we are going to talk about some Nintendo news. First off, Switch sales were pretty good. 23 million consoles, passing the GameCube. Suck it, GameCube! Anyways, that's a good console, by the way. If you guys haven't tried the GameCube, try the GameCube. It's amazing. I know it's way too late, 20 years or more, but it's great.
Do you know what's pretty impressive about the sales for the Switch?
What?
It has a 50% attachment rate with Fortnite.
Oh.
Which means
That's weird.
That's a lot of people.
every other Switch has Fortnite on on it.
That's pretty good. I feel like the attachment rates for a lot of these games are really good with the Switch. Like a lot of them. Like a lot of people say that they sell a lot, especially indies, and that they have a lot bigger audiences. So it's interesting. I don't know why that is. Probably because there's not as many.
So Sawyer will be getting
Third-party
Diablo
games.
3 for
Because
the
the
Switch.
Switch is a good console.
Because the Switch is what?
It's a good console.
Well, yeah,
It's
but
nice to take with you. It's
it
easier
is.
than taking my Xbox.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
And cheaper.
Their best. So we got 3 games that surpassed $10 million. That's Mario Odyssey, Super Mario Kart 8, and Breath of the Wild. Good job, Zelda, finally getting up there over. I think that's the highest selling Zelda, which is pretty impressive. Zelda deserves that kind of numbers. Mario Odyssey, that's no surprise. Mario games always sell a lot. And Super Mario Kart.
5-year-old game.
Yeah, crazy, because you guys, probably most of you played it on the Wii U and nothing was added, except for, what? Nothing was added, right? I think it was the same game.
With all the DLC.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, the deluxe.
the DLC, I already had the DLC, so I had the same game. But great games, they all deserve it. It's cool to see that Nintendo can, get 10 million sellers. I feel like not a lot of games, like PlayStation games, they always brag about how much they sell and stuff. I think God of War has 4 million right now, and that's one of their highest selling ones. I feel like it's or maybe it's around 6, but even then, they have 3 around 10 million, and these are just the first 3 games that are coming out this year. I'm sure all the other Mario games will make millions like usual, so that's pretty
Except
impressive.
Mario Party.
Pokemon.
Yeah, maybe.
Pokemon.
Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon.
Okay.
Speaking of, let's talk about Pokemon.
Super
Sawyer.
Smash
You
as
tell
well.
me about the Pokemon before we get into Super Smash. So there was a Nintendo Direct with a Treehouse Live. You looked at the Treehouse Live afterwards. I missed part of that. Pokemon, what are you thinking about? This is probably one of the last things they'll
Beautiful.
show, really.
This is probably
Beautiful.
apart from their one little trailers that they do. all the
Yeah,
time.
they're little 60-second things. Yeah.
Dude, I'm excited.
Does it look good?
It looks great.
Really?
And they're keeping some competitive aspects to it.
Uh-huh.
Like they showed this part where it's you have this little fortune teller future, I don't know, telepathic person you pay,
Uh-huh.
and you could choose the nature of the Pokemon you catch for the next little bit,
Okay.
which what the nature does is decide it gives your Pokemon a 10% stat bonus in one area and a 10% stat decrease in another area.
Ah.
So it can make a big difference
Okay.
in the more competitive battle,
Yeah.
which everyone's saying competitive's dead with this game, but guys,
But there's
it's gonna be
a little bit there. Yeah.
it's gonna be basic, but it's there.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so they showed that, which is cool.
Cool.
They showed the little mini games you get from transferring 25 of the same Pokemon into the little Pokemon playground thing.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go and collect them and herd them back into your little zone
Okay.
within a certain time limit. And how good you do puts you on a tier of rewards. I didn't look to see what the reward
What
was.
they
It was
were.
a candy, which I don't know what it is. They like their candies in
Yeah,
Pokemon Go and Let's Go.
Mm-hmm.
And they did it with Meltan.
Yeah, I saw Meltan had evolution now.
Oh, yep. Melmetal.
Melmetal.
Yep, he looks
He's
like
bigger.
a thing.
He's bigger.
It
and
looks like a thing.
he has more bolts or something. Or
His
nuts.
ability's cool. It's going to be real cheap and probably banned in...
Most of the fighting.
Yeah, because he's a
Competitive.
mythic Pokemon, so they don't let mythics
Oh,
in
do they?
typically anyways.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But he's going to be able to flinch you with his freaking hit. Yeah, that's stupid. But, and then, let's see, they showed how to get Meltan.
Oh, okay.
And you can't actually get Melmetal in the game. You cannot evolve Meltan in Pokemon Let's Go.
Uh-huh.
You have to evolve him in Pokemon Go.
Oh.
And then transfer him to Let's Go.
You
But you can get
sick
Meltan.
people.
Nasty.
You sick people.
I ain't playing your crap.
And Meltan's time gated because you get... So once you trade a Pokemon,
Uh-huh.
once a week, you get this little box.
Oh, man.
That little box attracts Meltans to you
Uh-huh.
for 30 minutes, and you
Yeah.
can catch however many you can in 30 minutes,
Yeah.
and then you have to wait a week.
I don't want this. Soy. I don't want this.
And you have to get 400 candies to
No.
evolve them into Melmetal.
Remember when I was talking about minutia
Yep, this is it.
with Red Dead Redemption 2?
Look
Yeah,
up the
there's-
definition. It's Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, it's great. I love it.
Oh man, I hope I can make it through this, guys. I want to it like a Pokemon game. This
I'm,
will be my
I'm
first.
all in
I hope
already.
it's good.
So
I just finished another playthrough of Pokemon Red,
I'm proud of you.
and it was
So
just
that's
beautiful.
Red and blue and yellow. They're all the same.
Yes,
Area.
different starting
Different
Pokemon-ish.
places. Okay.
Well, Red and Blue have the same starting,
Yeah, in yellow you get all the starters plus Pikachu, but Pikachu can't evolve.
Okay.
and he just
And we're basing this on
follows
that
you
one.
around
Okay.
Like, let's go.
like a little turd.
So you're excited for this, even though you
I'm
just read
excited
Red or whatever. Okay. All right.
because it comes out
It's soon, man. It's like
this middle of this month.
16
Comes out in
days.
14 days.
14 days.
Okay, yeah, so the 15th.
Here we coming.
16th, I think.
Yeah.
It's the first.
Oh, it's not the second.
No.
15 days?
I was like, check your math, son.
It's coming though.
I've been doing payrolls for tomorrow, so everything's a second to me.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. Well, that makes sense. So we'll get into the direct right now. It came out 40 minutes. Everyone was pumped. I was listening to everyone's excitement videos. This is gonna be so cool. The
Grinch
the
theory.
Grinch link that had who was on the Grinch link? It was I'm blanking.
Banjo Kazooie.
Banjo Kazooie's for sure on there, and there was
Ken.
Ken. There was some other
Some
guys.
mech
The
warrior
Sonic
thing.
Shadow was on there,
Shadow.
and
Makes
man, Golden Sun. What is the Golden Sun guy?
There's a couple Golden Suns.
Blonde guy. God, I'm blanking.
Blonde
about
guy from Golden Sun.
it. Yeah, you know how good we are in our guessing games. So everyone excited. Everyone's for the Grinch theory, and then out comes this. And this is, I'm sorry, every time I watch one of these directs, I am severely disappointed. Every time.
My favorite part was
Every time, dude.
they did this intentionally. Ken was part of the Grinch theory.
Yeah.
They let off with Ken.
Yeah.
They're like, hey guys, here's Ken. Guess what else is coming? You're all wrong.
Yeah. The next one was Incineroar.
And that was it.
And that was it. Yeah, he was like, and then he was like, and that is the whole cast.
You are not getting anyone
Everyone
else.
was expecting 7 other characters. Banjo Kazooie is one of them. I was so pumped. I was like, yeah,
That would have
Banjo
been a
would
cool
be sick.
character.
Yeah, Banjo would be way cool. And then I was like, okay, so I don't care about this. I was like, Incineroar and Ken, which is the same as Ryu. No thanks.
I like Incineroar.
Okay, listen,
At least he's-
Pokemon boy.
Hey,
I'm
at
just
least
saying,
he's
for
not a
me,
shadow character.
here's
man.
my
Yeah,
one
he
thing.
looks cool. His fighting looks cool, but I'm like,
Get some other games in there because you have 7 characters from Fire Emblem, for
Yeah.
goodness sakes.
And like 20
and
Pokemon.
20 Pokemon.
oh man, yeah, the character thing was a bummer, and I really think they should have switched this up.
Just wait until they get all 800 Pokemon in there.
I feel like why did they end with Incineroar and Ryu? Is their final direct? Why did we go, let's do these two characters. Let's do Ken, which is an Echo Fighter, and Incineroar, which is a Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon is popular, but not as popular as the first gen Pokemon. 7th generation is where he's from, and I know this is a popular-ish generation, but still not the same. So I think doing it with the last direct that we had the Castlevania tease from these guys, and we had King Kong boss. King K. Rool was in there.
King Kong boss.
Oh yeah, whatever. Sorry, not King Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong. Oosh. They're both monkeys in a way, or are monkeys.
I was like, wait, no way. No.
So I think that's an issue. We should have
They're
just
monkeys.
done a different character swap. We could have put Ken over in that direct, and we could have put King K. Rool in this direct, and had Incineroar, King K. Rool at the end. End with something good. Don't end with these characters. That's all I'm saying. Why you giving me a hateful look? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
You called
Soy?
them monkeys when I'm pretty sure they're gorillas.
I think they're apes, aren't they?
Yes, they're apes. Gorillas are apes.
It's fine.
Anyways,
Monkeys.
other than that,
apes.
I feel like the rest of the direct was fine. There were moments where, man, they were talking about help menu. When they went into the help menu, I was like, well, okay.
What about spirits? How do you feel about spirits?
Spirits looked cool, but they're losing trophies, which seems kind of like a bummer. And instead of getting trophies, you're getting like a little JPEG with some weird leveling up mechanisms. I mean, it looks fun. It gives me something to do as a single player guy because I suck with multiplayer stuff. So it gives me something to do. It's kind of a collectathon thing like Pokemon. I can see it being cool, leveling up, grabbing different spirits, seeing those characters. I don't think it's a bad thing. And that's what I would say, which is good about this Direct, is that we're getting a different game. We're not getting another Smash Brothers the same way as we've known it, you know? We're losing trophies. Yeah, that's a bummer, but at least we're getting something new.
But did anybody care about the trophies?
I know people do.
Just give me that 8-player Smash and let me kill some people.
Yeah, but
who suck.
some people are all about fighting. And I mean, that's what you should be, I guess. But
When's the last time you're like, hey man, I got all the trophies on Smash? Yeah, never.
yeah, for me,
Yeah,
no.
because you have to do like 50 million battles.
It was like, hey
Yeah.
man, I bricked him in the face as Kirby like 6 times in
Yeah.
that match. It was great.
The fighting is more important. So I do like that they made these characters somehow like affect your fighter. I think the leveling up thing will be interesting. It's cool that they affect the match in some way. So I think Spirits is a cool alternative. It's just sad that they're losing trophies for some people. Not so much for me, kind of, I guess, in some way. I like to see the 3D model, but that's just me. Over the JPEG. I think the adventure mode that they kind of announced, that's kind of, I don't know if it's like connected with spirits or not, but it's like Light of the World. Is that what it is?
Isn't that how you get the spirits
World of
or
Light.
something
World
like
of
that?
Light. Yeah. So it's kind of like, it had like a cool trailer. I don't know if that's how the thing will start off with all the guys dying off and then Kirby making it through because Sakurai's homeboy's Kirby. So there he
'Cause
is.
Kirby's the best.
Yeah,
The
well,
GOAT.
and he made the game Kirby, so it's his character.
I mean, there's just one move with Kirby. If you've got extra lives and your opponent doesn't, eat them and jump off a cliff.
Hey,
Works every time.
there you go.
And if not, just jump in the air and turn into a brick.
Yeah, that's the only he's the only character I know how to use because I'm really bad.
That's all I do is brick people.
Yep, brick people and puff puff puff.
Yep.
So I think that looks interesting. I like story modes in these kind of fighting games.
Yeah.
I know they're I know they're nonsensical. Every fighting game has their stories are the lamest thing ever.
Unless you're Tekken.
Yeah, maybe. Is
Yeah.
Tekken good? That's
No,
one I've
but
never
It's
seen.
still pretty lame.
Yeah, it's terrible, but
Yeah,
I know there's like a continuation of story. in
that
each-
goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like,
At least they try.
I feel
Come
like
on,
Dead or
guys.
Alive 4 or Dead or Alive has that too, but I'm like, I don't know what's going on. There's people in it, I guess.
I don't
fighting.
want to know their story.
I died.
All I know is I've seen some of those cutscenes and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to know where this came from.
It's a little skanky. So I think that is cool. I hope that it actually has those kind of. Do you guys think it'll actually have like videos throughout, or is that it? Like cool animated videos where they're fighting and all that, or is that like will it have a story like that?
Maybe a little
A couple
cutscene
beats.
here or there.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Is there cutscenes in it, or is it just that one and we're calling it a day?
I can see like 10-second cutscenes.
I think it'd be cool if they did. I would like to see any kind of story
Weaved
beat
in.
thing. Yeah. So those were exciting announcements. Really, though, 40 minutes. You do not need 40 minutes, Sakurai. Just show us the help menu. What?
Show us more Pokemon instead.
As soon as they showed us the help menu, I was like, no. What? And then they went into the options menu, and I am not kidding you, people. They put, look, you can put your brightness slider on. They put a brightness slider as one of the things on this Direct. Who cares about a brightness slider?
Can you not figure that out by yourself?
I'm just like, it just blows my mind that is like a feature that we care about. Brightness sliders and language changes. Like, it's cool to hear people in different languages, but that's been happening in how many modern games? Nintendo, you are so far behind. You are so far behind. If we're worrying about brightness meters on this Smash Brothers, it's so weird. And just
It's
so weird.
The ultimate Smash Brothers, though.
Oh,
They want to
yes.
show you could even control the brightness.
yeah,
That's how great
you
this
got,
game is.
You got every control. These menus are going to be...
10 out of 10.
Nope, they're going to be as bad
Brightness
as Red
slider.
Dead Redemption's menus. Just a whole bunch of things that you're like, I don't know. Where is this? Which button do I press to get to this?
Now, here's my hope. with the brightness slider.
Yeah.
There's going to be darker maps
Yeah.
to where it actually matters.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. Hey, brightness is exciting, isn't it, guys? Brightness is fun. I really, when he gets into those things, I'm like, oh, okay, well. And Piranha Plant. So DLC characters are coming out. Piranha Plant is one of them. He's fighting. It was the weirdest thing I've ever saw. It was cool, but it was weird. So, you want Piranha? Would you play Piranha Plant?
How do you move?
If he's
You
cheap.
hop. Boop, boop, boop. No, I think it'll be cool.
I think he's just going to eat people.
Yeah,
He's going to Kirby him.
yeah, he probably will.
Eat him and jump off.
Or beat the crap out of him. It looks actually.
Some characters shouldn't be made.
Yeah. Well.
Next is going to be a shoe.
Next is gonna be.
So, what characters would you guys like to actually see with these DLC characters?
Oh man, Banjo would be cool. They got my
That would
hopes
be
up.
cool.
I would love to see. Yeah, I would love to see Banjo back.
I want to see Microsoft and Nintendo all on social media are lovey-dovey. I want to
know.
see,
I
Master
know.
Chief.
I feel like
Banjo.
any
That
character
would be
from
kinda
any different console, like PlayStations, I don't know what they would be.
They already have Snake,
Yeah, I guess they have the most
And
popular one.
Cloud.
And Cloud, yeah. So they don't. I mean, if you want God of War, but he wouldn't really. He seems a little heavy. Seems
Shovel
a little
Knight would be cool.
Yeah, I think Shovel Knight. But here's the other thing about this direct: they totally played some people because people knew they wanted Shadow, and Shadow appears as one of those. What are they not called? It's not a trophy, but a character that interrupts the battle.
A summon
I don't
character?
know. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't remember what they're called. Sorry, guys, we're not
I don't know if they
totally
have
smashing.
a specific name.
Oh, they do.
Are they called summons or something like that?
No, but they are. They have.
I don't know. We never return that stuff off
Yeah,
when I play. We play serious,
take it all.
competitive
gone.
rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, they showed Shadow. That was one of the characters. They showed was it Ike? I think Ike is the one that is.
Is it Ike in it?
Yeah.
Oh dang it!
Ike's the main
It's not
character.
Ike. They showed the Golden Sun guy. Sorry, blonde haired Golden Sun guy again. They showed him.
Alex. We'll call him Alex.
No man, no. He's blonde haired Golden Sun guy.
got Alex.
They got.
So and then they
understand the
they even
webcam
showed
version.
the Spring Man from the Arms game that
Oh.
people were assuming that they're go. So all these characters that they're oh yeah, these guys were sure be fighters. Nope, they're just right there, and
But
there
yeah,
won't be your fighters.
there's going to be an Arms character as a DLC.
I doubt it. I doubt it because
You
he's
do?
he's in the game in another
There's
aspect.
only one character in Arms.
Dude, there's only one that is on the cover, except for the Spring Girl, and she's also in the game as the Mii fighter thing. So
She's a Mii fighter. Never mind then.
the only other thing I can think is if they use Twin Tail, that one girl that everyone's all in love with, the girl with the hair that punches. Anyways, but I doubt they would use her. So that's what I'm saying. I doubt it,
You're on to something.
but I doubt it.
But it's Nintendo.
Yeah.
And they try to push all their franchises.
Yeah, I don't think they're pushing
They're
Arms.
listening
I think there's not
to
going to be
the
an Arms
podcast.
2. I think that's
They're
the
going to
end.
listen to you and be like, Devin said no.
I
Hey,
think
Devin,
that's the end of that one.
here's a robot.
That's a real loser on their hands on that one. I mean, they've got 1 million or 2 million cells, so not a real loser, but it was.
Just wait till you get the
Kinda
robot
loser.
guy.
No, I played it. It sucks. And so, as far as this goes, as far as the direct goes, it was fine. It was all right. I like where this game is going to go. I'm going to buy it anyways. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll play it with Devin, maybe.
it's Smash. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to suck at it. I'm not going to play it all the time. But in my head, I think I'm going to be good at fighting games, But I never am. So,
Yeah, because that's Smash has a lot of nuance to it,
yeah.
but it's still probably one of the more simple fighting games.
Yeah, it's you can get people into it.
Yeah.
So,
There's something about it that's.
it's so big. There are single player aspects in here, and that matters a lot to me. And so, yeah, I'm going to be there. This and Pokemon are my last 2 games of the year. So, I'm excited. All right. If you guys need any more of this kind of Nintendo nonsense, listen in to more We Do Games. Adios.